Yo, what's up guys, my name's The Perfect Rogue, and yeah, today I've got something a bit different for you guys. If you've ever played Assassin's Creed, you'll know that they are great games, and yeah, so one of my friends gave me the idea to do a complete playthrough, let's play of a game, and I was looking at Mass Effect 2, and I was looking at Fallout New Vegas, Oblivion, LA Noire, just sort of stuff like that, and I was definitely almost starting Oblivion, because I wanted a game that sort of could build up to the next one for whoever hasn't played it and doesn't want to buy it but might want to buy the new one coming out. So I was thinking, well, we could do a Oblivion let's play from the beginning, but well, I don't know, I just think that although Skyrim looks great, Oblivion is a really big game and I won't be able to show you enough. So I recommend going out and buying Oblivion if you're thinking about getting Skyrim. But yeah, so I was thinking, and then I thought, right, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Considering the new one's coming out in November, I think. Yeah, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood Let's Play. So this is the first part, guys. It is live, so yeah. So you get my reactions, but if I'm that's why.
I don't think anyone ever expects to wake up one.
Hang on, guys. Right, there we go. It's just starting now. I will put subtitles on. I skipped the intro bit because I think you probably all know what's happened before in Assassin's Creed, and if you don't, then sorry, but Google it because it's about half an episode. But as soon as it lets me, I'll put subtitles on for you guys.
How did you find me? Mario Auditore, let me hear.
Oh, tap square, da da da. Yeah, don't think, by the way, guys, oh my god, he's put us right in the middle of the game. This is near the end or whatever. This is actually the beginning. It's sort of like the future. He sort of sees into the future.
Rebecca, what's going on?
I have to run some diagnostics. I'll get back to you.
Already a trophy, not bad.
It is done. The message is delivered. We are gone from this world. All of us. We can do no more. The rest is up to you. Desmond.
What? Who is Desmond? I don't understand. Please, wait. I have so many questions.
So down the bottom there it said that we're in the Vatican and the year is 1499. Just going to turn subtitles on for you guys. And for me as well. General subtitles display on. Okay, there we go. Let's go. So yeah, I'll just explain that bit for you guys. That was Minerva. Basically, when you put the Apple of Eden, which is an artifact from like prehistoric times, she comes out and she's sort of like a god, and basically she says that the end is coming, I think she says, or something like that. It's a long time since I played Assassin's Creed 2, but yeah.
Better in the hands of the earth than in the hands of man.
Uncle.
What can I say? We sent a single man against an entire army. I was worried. Quick, climb up. We have to get out of here.
Okay, so use your eagle vision, which is like an assassin sort of skill that lets you see pathways and trails and like where to go and stuff. It's just sort of helpful in the game. But while I'm climbing this, I'll explain sort of, well, finish climbing it, but I'll explain sort of the story so far
You would not believe the things I have seen,
after
Mario.
this.
Then be sure to stay alive that I might hear of them.
I expect opposition.
And I expect the Borgia to mourn the loss of many lives tonight.
You are Desmond from like our time, maybe a bit in the future. I think it's 2032, 2033.
Che cosa fate qui? Assassini! God will see you pay for your crimes! You have desecrated the sanctity of this holy place!
You condemn what you do not understand.
We must go, Ezio. Now!
You are Desmond from 2032. Basically, you get kidnapped.
Barely. My armor blunted his attack.
So you get kidnapped, and basically you're put in this machine that sends you back into your ancestors' memories, and you go back into this assassin's memories because he was in your family, called Altair. And basically you see that the people that the people that kidnap you want something that someone had in Altair's time, and that thing is the Apple of Eden, and the Apple of Eden is like an artifact, like I said, that's sort of very powerful, and the guy that you use it in, like the guy that uses it in the first Assassin's Creed is like the assassin master, and he uses it against you, and you actually defeat him and get the artifact, and then you come back out of the Animus, like the machine they put you in, and like they have the artifact, like it's sort of bled through. No, actually that's a lie. Sorry about that. They know where the location of the artifact is. But so yeah, you learn about this other guy who's in the Animus as well, who's a failed experiment, and he went mad because of it. Then the second game puts you in Florence, Italy at this time period, and you're still Desmond. It's just carrying on the story of Desmond, but it's a whole new assassin story. So inside the Animus is a whole new story, and the story is you're Ezio Auditore, your parents are betrayed, and you take up the family sort of tradition and become an assassin. Hang on guys, I'm not concentrating here, but you come like an assassin sort of thing, like your father was and your grandfather was, and right back your whatever great whatever Altair was. So yeah, so basically they track down this timeline to where the apple is spotted again, and basically you have to leave the place with the Animus as Desmond, because they find you, sort of thing. And it turns out this woman Lucy is trying to help you. You think she's just sort of like a sidekick for the guy who wants the apple, but yeah, she's actually on your side, and she kills the guy who wants the apple, and like just sort of helps you escape, then puts you in the Animus, and then you do what she wants you to do. Basically, there's a whole story, and it ends up you go to the Vatican and you find the apple and you talk to Minerva, and that's sort of the end of it. Then this one starts, and it's sort of the same. It's the same time period, so it's not a whole new character again. And as you will see soon, the Desmond story just carries on as well. Yeah, you probably need to Google, if you've never heard of anything about the Assassin's Creed story, you probably need to Google it, because I'm not a very good storyteller, especially while I'm trying to play the game at the same time. But that's just a brief overview. So yeah, this is also Ezio or whatever. I just lost a lot of health. But this is also Ezio Auditore, same as Assassin's Creed 2, and it's not a whole new story, and nor is Revelations, the new one. It's Ezio again, but they said that Altair is also returning, so it's the two assassins. It's going to finish off both their stories and the story of Desmond, and then we're going to see a whole new character from the future and a whole new assassin from a time period. There's speculation that it's London in Victorian times, and you're sort of like a assassin, criminal, sort of like Oliver Twist times, them sort of times, and you're sort of an assassin in those sort of times. I think that'd be really fun, not just because I live in London and like Victorian history, but simply because I just think that'd be fun. I thought Italy was really fun. I thought Jerusalem, where the first game was held, was really fun, and I think Turkey, where the Revelations game is held, is going to be really fun as well. But I think there's something about London that I'd really like, not just because I live there, but I just think there would be. But yeah, so that's just a brief overview of the Assassin's Creed story so far. Now back to the game in hand. The guy I'm with is Uncle Mario. He's your uncle, as I just said, Uncle Mario. He wouldn't be your dad, but yeah, he sort of helps you out in some fights and stuff in Assassin's Creed 2 and the beginning of this. As you can see there, you have the Apple of Eden.
This decision is yours alone to make. Only do so quickly. Give it to me. You can do with it as you will later.
Bene.
Jump!
But yeah, so one thing I do love about the Assassin's Creed series is the music. The music is complete, utter quality. Oblivion's music's great, and Assassin's Creed music's great as well. They're both sort of medieval to sort of, they're just mostly sort of medieval music, but this one's sort of medieval, and it's got a medieval feel to it, even though it's 15th century sort of thing. But yeah, I really like the music